This week on the Handyman Corner, we're going to show you what you can do with all those old hot water heaters you got sitting out on your front porch. I know it's kind of fun just to watch them rust out as the seasons come and go, but maybe there's something better that you could do for yourself, for your neighbor, and for all of mankind. Or just for yourself. You ever looked at a hot water heater? I mean, really looked at one? Because when I look at this, I don't see a hot water heater. I see a 12,000 cup coffee maker. I see the world's most private phone booth. I see a lawn roller. I see a beer cooler. I see a dandy place to keep magnets. And more importantly, I see a project. Now you're going to need an egg beater, an aquarium, an oxygen tank, and a very understanding insurance agent. So I guess they're not laughing now, are they? We've built ourselves a one-man sub. Now, I left the top part off here. What you do now is take that aquarium that I mentioned and invert that, turn it over, and put her on here and make it sealed off with, say, silicone caulking or even duct tape, as long as it's watertight. If you don't have an aquarium, you could use one of those Pyrex roasting pans. It's your choice, really. So there you are, floating along that way down the bottom of the ocean floor, and you can propel yourself forward with manual power. Take a look at this. Okay, and then once in a while you go up periscope. Never really understood a periscope. And then when you want to rise to the surface, you just drop your ballast. And up you go. It's that simple. And I've got her mounted here on the launching ramp. You just slide this down into the water. But of course, it's not going to go anywhere now because I got the wedges in place. But it's just that simple, and it's a lot of fun. I think you're going to really enjoy your hot water heater. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. I did remember to put those wedges in, didn't I?
The first episode of Red Green's brand new Possum Lodge podcast is streaming now. Listen in as Red turns a K-car into a hot tub heater.
Oh, baby, that feels good.
Reconnect with your favorite characters from Red's TV show. Characters like Ranger Gord.
You know, I've been here almost 30 years and not one forest fire, Red. Not one. Does that sound like a coincidence to you?
Pretty much.
Or Dalton Humphrey, formerly of Humphrey's Everything Store, who is now coaching kids hockey.
What time is it exactly?
It's 4:17 a.m.
Oh.
And I'm sure you all remember Winston Rothschild from Rothschild Sewage and Septic Sucking Services.
Kind of unusual for me to be here on a work day, especially right after Ribfest.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Red's nephew, Harold.
I can't believe it!
And you'll meet Flinty McClintock's 12-year-old son, Tommy.
The plugs look pretty new, so it's either a carburetor problem or the points are burnt out.
Don't think so.
Really? Have you ever worked on a motorized vehicle of any kind?
No, I haven't, but I read the manual, and this car doesn't have a carburetor or points. It's fuel injected with electronic ignition.
Plus, you'll hear mail call and advice from Red, and you'll get to attend a Possum Lodge meeting. Just go to redgreen.com, click the podcast link, and become a subscriber. You can get on board for as little as $1 a month, and you can cancel at any time. But you probably won't.
Remember, the women don't find you handsome. They should at least find you handy.